How you doing, guys? Vijay here. Now, this video was requested a couple of weeks ago. Someone said, could you do a video on how to commentate and give us a few tips on improving our commentating abilities? So this is to those people that requested it. It's probably not going to appeal to you if you're just someone who just watches videos on YouTube, but if you're making videos or looking to start making videos, then this is definitely going to be for you. So stick around and watch if you want, and let's get started. Okay, so my first tip is going to be a bit of an obvious one, but it is knowledge. You need to have a lot of knowledge on the game that you're playing and also on the stuff that you're going to be talking about. Now today I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay, so I don't need to have any knowledge of it. I don't need to know that what he's going to do next or anything like that. Whereas I do need to have knowledge about how to get better at commentating, because obviously that's what I'm talking about. So knowledge is the most important thing, I'd say, for starting out commentaries. You need to be very well read on the subject. For example, if I was doing a tutorial on how to ride a horse, I'd probably do a very shit one because I don't know how to ride a horse. But if you know exactly what you're talking about, then you obviously are going to do a lot better video and you'll get more views and more people watching them. Right, next tip is make sure you know what you're going to say and don't just ramble on about a lot of different things. If you've got a set topic to talk about, you want to just be talking about that topic like I'm doing now. I'm telling you just exactly what the tips are. I'm not going off on a tangent and talking about the gameplay when I said I wouldn't. So make sure you know what you're going to say. A lot of people tend to say, oh, you know, if you're just starting out, write a script. But I really don't like writing scripts, and I know most YouTubers don't, because it just sounds a lot more premeditated, and there's not much flow to the way that you're speaking, because obviously you're just reading it off a sheet, so you can't put much emphasis or life into the video. I guess the only downside from not using a script would be that it takes a couple of tries to get it perfect, and sometimes you might not be able to commentate for the whole thing. You might need to split it up into little bits where you're talking and then piece it all together, because you can't just continuously talk for the entire video. You might mess up a few bits here and there. So I guess that is a bit of a con from just not using a script, but it definitely does sound a lot better without a script. But I mean, if you want to try using a script and then see what it sounds like, and if it works for you, then that's fine. Just, you know, do whatever works for you. But at the end of the day, most people don't use scripts, and I would advise not using them. Okay, the next thing is the way you're speaking. Try not to have many in it, because it doesn't sound it doesn't sound as good. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That was really terrible. So make sure you've got no ums and ahs, and also no awkward silences, because nowadays, especially on YouTube, people have quite short attention spans, and they're not going to be willing to watch a video where you're just stuttering through the video. And also no awkward silences, like leaving a couple of seconds in between your speech, because it just doesn't sound good, it's not professional, and a lot of people don't like it. So definitely don't do any of that. The next thing is your voice. Obviously, if you've got a voice like Morgan Freeman, then you're probably going to go quite far. But if you've not got a very interesting voice, you know, try and make it interesting. Add some tone to it. Don't just speak monotonal like this, because it gets boring and it sounds like you have no passion about what you're making the video about. You can see what I mean. Whereas if you talk normally, add a bit of life to it, it sounds a lot better than just talking monotonal, and adding some enthusiasm into there as well. If you're feeling adventurous, you could also try creating a bit of a personality and a persona, and maybe putting on an accent like a couple of people have on YouTube, such as Kimmy J and others who do like Vietnamese or Irish or funny accents, and try and make the videos as entertaining as you want, because at the end of the day, people are mainly going to watch entertaining videos over just straight talking videos. So you want to add some jokes in there, make it funny, add some entertaining, and if you can do a really good accent, like a South African accent, you know, then just chuck it in there. And that was absolutely terrible, but you know what I mean. I can't do accents very well, but if you can do a good one, then maybe you might start making some YouTube videos, and who knows, you could end up making quite a lot of money off it. Another thing that really helps is if you can just continuously talk and think on the fly, and then you'll know what to say for the next bit. Whereas if you just like run out of stuff to say and you're not very good at thinking on your feet, then your videos might not be too good. But if you want to practice this, because I absolutely sucked at it when I first started, if you want to practice, just literally all you have to do is try and talk constantly for a minute. And if you can do that, then you'll probably be able to do videos well, and just keep practicing doing that. because it is kind of hard to keep talking without stopping for a minute. But once you're able to master that sort of ability, then you'll be fine and be straight on your way to be able to commentate well. One final quick tip is to engage with your audience, much like Woody's Gamertag does with Mail Monday. Find something original that you can do that will interact your users with your videos, so they'll feel much more part of a community, and then you'll probably grow and get a lot more subscribers if people feel a lot more involved with your videos. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed my tips, and I hope some of you can take away them and really improve your commentating abilities. If you haven't subscribed to me already, please do go and check out my channel. I've got some funny stuff over there, and I've also recently started doing vlogs, so go and check them out. That's it from me guys, see you next time.